Hello, my beautiful people. It is SunahBey Tha Messiah. And I don't usually come on here often, but I'm going to try to make it my duty to come on here more often, okay? So I just want to talk about some things like it's really too much going on in the world, and the way that people are like oblivious to the truth and what's going on is sickening. And it's like, when are people going to wake up and realize that this shit is over with? Okay? Social media and technology has totally destroyed the world and this planet. And I feel like the more I try to explain this to people, the obvious, the more that people are uninterested in their truth, which really means that I don't need to be around people who are not interested in the truth. Because when it's time to get shit done and when it's time to handle what needs to be handled, people who are not interested in the truth or people who are not being productive are the last people that you want to be stuck in the middle of apocalypse with. They have no social skills. They have no life skills. They have no self-control. They have no self-discipline. And all of those things are going to help you in the times that we are living in. Okay? So I feel like it's either you're part of the solution or you're a part of the problem. So that means that these people who are not interested in the truth and they want to ignore the truth because they are ignorant, and that's what ignorance really means, to ignore the truth, then yeah, it's definitely something wrong with that. And those are the people that you have to stay around because they don't give a damn. Their brain cells are not developed enough to even grasp the concept of it all. Because guess what? The reason why is because this is bigger than them. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than you. This is something that has been going on for the last 400 years. I would say planned and orchestrated for the last 400 years. And to see that it is finally the end, it just sickens me. Now the truth is coming out. At this point, we should all know by now who we are dealing with. We are dealing with a bunch of sick motherfuckers who want to destroy this planet, especially the melanated people on this planet. Okay? That's the real goal. The fact that they are using social media to brainwash us. They literally have it in the cartoons. You watch the cartoons and they'll have this. It's this one. If you go to my Instagram, the video is up there. But there's a cartoon where it's this little nanobot, a little robot, a little demonic robot that's jumping in people's phones, and all of a sudden they're brainwashed. They're put under a spell. And that is what I think about when I see TikTok. That's what TikTok reminds me of. We are middle of a worldly global crisis. These people are ready to shut down all economies around the world. And what are we doing? We are still having beauty contests. We are in cowboy boots and hats, dancing. It kind of reminds you of like during the pandemic, because that's when a lot of this trend here and everybody chasing clout started during the pandemic, when they had everybody shut down and inside. All the doctors were doing the TikTok dances. It was a distraction. That's exactly what that was. And so when you see a lot of these big internet trends going on social media, you have to think to yourself, is this another distraction? Why the fuck do they want me to be twirling around in motherfucking cowboy boots when they're getting ready to crash the economy to get the digital currency? Is that what people are forgetting? The only way that they're going to be able to bring about this new type of government where everything is being, surveillance and everything will be controlled. They have to tear this economy down first. So all these people like, oh my God, they're trying to take the U.S. out and the U.S. trying to take them out. They're all in on it. They want to take us all out. They already have their underground bunkers ready. But they distract us. So yeah, while we're following these social media trends and all these men are on the internet with these wigs on, while they're doing that, something even bigger is being covered up. And this is for my melanated people out there. Something even bigger is being covered up. And I'm going to tell you exactly what is being covered up. The doctrine of discovery was, I want to use the word, terminated in 2023. I repeat, the doctrine of discovery was terminated 2023. I know a bunch of you silly ass niggas don't know is nothing about what I am saying. Like, this is going over your head. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Your brain cells can't keep up with it. Now, no, your brain cells can't really keep up with what I am saying, but if you just use your brain, open up your heart and your mind right now, and I'm gonna help you do exactly like that. You will understand that the doctrine of discovery, right before, and I think it's mighty funny how Pope Francis, he terminated the doctrine of discovery, which when the Christians came over here in the 1400s, the Pope at that time gave the Christians the authority to go to the lands of the indigenous people, meaning you are not from Africa, you are from right here. They are the only ones who arrived on any boats. We never arrived on any boats. Where are the boats at? Where are all these boats? Oh, okay. So with that being said, basically, the Christians, they were told to go to it was a Roman Catholic creed, letting you know that the Christians are ran by the Catholic Church. And it says that you go to these lands of the indigenous people, and I want you to steal all their resources. Take all this shit and do what? Put it on the stock market. That's your shit on the stock market. Matter of fact, you are the livestock. Okay? You're being traded. The dollar is attached to your blood, sweat, and fucking tears and all of that. Your hard work. You're being robbed and don't even realize it. You're standing on your own fucking land and don't even realize it. Okay? So yeah, so they came to America. You can go watch that cartoon movie, Road to El Dorado, where they was coming to the Americas. And he said, we are from Spain, and we are going to the New World to conquer. To conquer. Doesn't sound a lot like colonize? You mean colonize? And they were told by the Pope to force Christianity on all them indigenous people. Yeah, meaning you weren't always Christian. It was forced on you. I mean, did the movie Roots not teach you niggas anything? Have you learned nothing? The ancestors have been giving you all type of signs all these years, but you ignored. And you niggas got paid to keep your other people in the dark as to what's really going on. Shame on you, because you will reap what you sow. Remember that. All this hating ass, trolling ass shit y'all be on, one day you will have to reap what you sow. Let's just keep it real. So I don't know why people are sitting around here thinking that they're never going to have to reap what they sow, but you kind of are. Okay, one day it's gonna be time to pay the piper, and I might just be the piper that you have to pay. So watch yourself before you get in my way. Anyways, so yeah, so the Christians and all of that, they brought their little scraggly ass to the U.S. and the colonizers were not taking baths. When they first got here in Jamestown, they were starving. They were eating each other. These colonizers were eating each other. And they were sent here by the Pope to come over here, take the lands from the indigenous people, the so-called black people. And we are not black. We are indigenous to America. We are a nation of people, a tribe of people. We are not a skin tone. We should not be identified by no skin tone. Especially when you start looking at the etymology of the word black and you get pale. But I can't find not one pale nigga. Come on now. Anyways, like this is too deep for y'all. But what I'm basically trying to say is, yeah, the Pope in 1400s made a law where, and then you look at the black Christian laws, they said if you a slave, you have to worship Jesus. Yeah. So that's a slave's religion, okay? It's a slave's religion. This is well documented. Your pastor has been sucking all that money out the communities and didn't even tell you that this shit was made up. Didn't even tell the people. See, your ignorance is putting a lot of money in these people's pockets. That is why ignorance prevails. It keeps a lot of people distracted. Ignorance keeps a lot of people distracted, and it keeps these blood-sucking, parasitic-ass, colonizer, oppressive-ass motherfuckers, it keep their pockets fat. Yeah, it keep their pockets fat. So they owe us. Basically, when push come to shove, they owe us. They owe all the melanated people around the world. So y'all better wake up. Now, y'all want keys to freedom? I am SunahBey Tha Messiah. I have the keys. I know exactly. Now, one person can't change the world on their own. I am aware of that. We have to it's going to take a lot of us. All right? That's why unity is very important, because it's going to take all of us to come together collectively. Collectively, meaning everybody get together and stop this foolishness. Stop trying to manipulate your own fucking people. Stop trying to hurt your own people. Stop trying to destroy your own people. Just stop all the hate. I still don't get it to this day. Where's all this hate coming from? Why do y'all have so much hate in your souls? I will never know. I will never know why these people have so much hate in their soul. This shit do piss me off, though. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, y'all, so I really need to get this out. But I just basically told y'all the keys. Now, how you decide to use those keys to unlock them doors that you need to be unlocked, that's on you. But there ain't gonna be no blood on my hands when the ancestors come back and wonder why you didn't tell nobody. When I'm going to say, oh, they didn't want to listen, so I didn't tell anybody. No. The whole purpose is not about them not listening. It's about you saying what you got to say. And that's where I'm at with it. Even if you don't listen, I'm still going to speak my truth. I'm going to speak, no, not my truth, the truth. My truth is the truth. So, yeah, hand in hand. Hand in fucking hand. So, yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching, I am coming out with some new videos. I want to talk about, Christianity and how it's the biggest scam. I mean, I should not have to be telling you this in 2025. We should already know this shit is a scam. Woo! But you niggas don't listen. But you're under a lot of brainwashing. It's a habit. It takes 30 days to actually begin to break a habit. So it's not like this could be, I know a lot of y'all can't change overnight. Some of y'all can't change at all. But, you know, for the ones who can change and you want a better way and you really want the answers and you tired of these people smiling up in your face, lying to you and not giving you the information that you need that's going to unlock the doors that need to be unlocked. But like I said, this is SunahBey Tha Messiah. I am doing my job, waking you nigglets up, one niglet at a time. No niglet left behind. One niglet at a time. No niglet left behind. I am Mama Sunah. All right, and I will never leave my children hanging. I mean, I know some of y'all mamas have left y'all hanging and whatnot, your daddies too, but me, I'm your spiritual mama, master, teacher, priestess. I mean, I'm not just saying this. Like, it's plenty of people who can vouch for me. I could just meet a person for one day and they'll just say, you know what, there's something about you. I know. And I'm not bragging or anything. Like, I'm really just as shocked as y'all are. You know, I didn't have to say anything. They already knew who I was when they saw me. All right, because real recognize real. So if you don't recognize it, you know, then you ain't really real. And that is how you test to see if a motherfucker is real or not. When you start speaking the truth and they start getting mad and angry and itching like you done sprayed through some holy water on their motherfucking ass, then yeah. You know what that means. Well, once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. This is SunahBey Tha Messiah. And make sure you guys also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you share, comment, and like it, you know, because you know you know this the truth. I would never lie to y'all. I promise you, I would never lie to y'all, or I would never tell you something that I know is not right. So you getting it, the truth here. You don't have to pay no money for the truth. I'm giving to you what I had to pay for. I'm gonna give it to you freely because that's what it's all about. You can't put a price on the truth. You definitely cannot. So if they're putting a price on the truth, it's something that they don't want you to know. Yeah. Just remember, keep your eyes open. Make sure that you continue to do your research and learn. There's a way out of this shit. Don't ever think that there's not, you know. So just, you know, you're going to go through things in life. Yeah, of course, we know that. Stay strong. You know, being a real motherfucker ain't for the faint-hearted. And being SunahBey Tha Messiah, being me, is definitely not for the faint-hearted.